Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Avery's Apron. My name is Avery, and Merry Christmas, you guys. I hope you all have enjoyed your holiday. I hope it's been a great time with family. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you my recipe for these amazing cutout sugar cookies that do not spread. Yes, you guys. I don't know about you, but in the past, I have struggled with sugar cookie dough. You go through all the work of mixing it and chilling it and then rolling it out and cutting it, but then you get it in the oven and they spread and they don't keep their shape, and it's like you went through all of that hard work for absolutely nothing. But it's okay because, guys, today I have the answer. Okay, I have the answer to that problem. We are going to be making these cookies and we are going to get right into the recipe. All of my exact ingredients and measurements are down in the description box below for you, so be sure to check that out. And we are going to get right into it, okay? So here in my mixer, I have 2 sticks of unsalted butter as well as 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese, and I'm just creaming this together for about 3 minutes until it's all nice and whipped and well incorporated. And then I'm going to go in with my sugar, okay? We're going to whip that together as well until it's nice and light and fluffy, and then we're going to start adding in our eggs. Alright, and in goes the egg, and then we are going in with just a little bit of vanilla extract as well as just a touch of almond extract, okay? Now, the almond extract is optional, okay? I think that it adds a little extra something to the cookie where when people try it, they're going to bite into it and be like, I wonder what that flavor is. Like, it's like a nice little secret ingredient that people won't be expecting. So, I recommend the almond extract, but you don't have to use it, okay? You could use lemon extract in its place, or you can leave both of those out altogether and just use vanilla, okay? It's totally up to you, and it's totally up to what you want your cookies to taste like, okay? But yes, I'm giving this a mix, and then I'm going to go in with my flour. I will warn though, if you do choose to use the almond extract, you do not need a lot, okay? Almond extract has a very distinct flavor. It can be quite overwhelming when you use too much, so this cookie dough literally only needs about half a teaspoon to a teaspoon, okay? That's all you're gonna need because you don't want to overwhelm the people with the flavor. You just want a little hint of something, okay? So about a half a teaspoon is all you're gonna need for this. And as you can see, I'm just adding in my flour. I'm doing it in 3 increments, so I'm adding in a third of the flour, then I'm mixing it just until it's combined, adding in another third of the flour, mixing it just until it's combined, and then this is the last third that I'm going in with, and I'm going to mix it just until combined, okay? You don't want to overmix it. I always say it in all of my baking videos, do not overmix. As tempting as it is, just until combined, you guys, okay? Just until combined. So I've got my spatula here, and I'm just scraping down the sides of the bowl, getting all of that flour off the sides and from the bottom as well, making sure everything's well combined. And then I'm gonna put this in some plastic wrap and pop it in the fridge to chill for at least an hour. Alright, and here's my dough. As I said before, you want to chill this for at least 1 hour. However, I ended up chilling mine for about 3. I'm just unwrapping it here. I've got my surface here that I've floured, and then I've also floured my rolling pin as well. And I'm just going to roll this dough out. I'm actually going to break the dough in half just to make it easier to work with. And I'm going to roll it out, and we are going to start cutting, okay? I've got all my cookie cutters off to the side, and yeah, we're just going to roll this and start cutting. right, our dough is rolled out really nicely here. It's about 1/4 of an inch thick, and now I've got my cookie cutters and I'm just shaking them around in the flour, dusting them really well just to make sure that it doesn't stick as I'm cutting the dough. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and cut our dough into the desired shapes, okay? Because the dough has cream cheese in it, it is a little bit stickier than your typical sugar cookie dough, so that is why you want to make sure you dust your cookie cutters with flour, okay? The cream cheese is also what helps the cookies not to spread. I don't know what it is about the cream cheese in the cookie dough, but it's what really helps the cookies keep their shape, okay? So that's really your secret ingredient in all this. That's what's helping your cookies not to spread, okay? So yes, we're going to continue cutting these, and then I'm going to remove them from my little cutting board here, and I'm going to pop them on a baking sheet. We're going to put these in the oven, okay? These bake in a 350-degree oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. And now that all my shapes are cut, I have this spatula here that I kind of dusted with flour, and I'm just going to go ahead and start scooping these off of my little cutting board, and I'm going to place them on a cookie sheet that is lined with parchment paper, okay? This can get a little bit tricky. You want to really make sure you flour your surface well, because like I said, this dough is a little bit stickier than your typical cookie dough, okay? Even though I had this chilling for 3 hours, it was still just a little bit difficult to work with as far as lifting it off of the surface, okay? So you really just got to commit, okay? So I recommend using a thin spatula that you dust with flour, okay? And just really go for it. You know, slip that spatula under the cookie quickly and lift it, and then if it loses its shape a little bit, you can just reshape it. And then place it on your baking sheet, okay? So yes, we're going to continue that, and then into the oven they go. I'm just transferring my last few cookies over to the cookie sheet. Like I said before, 350-degree oven, 8 to 10 minutes. And yes, you're just looking for these cookies to look set, okay? Because of the cream cheese in the dough, they don't get very brown. So they're going to be a rather pale cookie, but you're just looking for them to look set and cooked through, okay? So 8 to 10 minutes should totally do the trick. And yeah, I will admit that a few of mine did get a little brown because I forgot about them, so they were in much longer than they should have been, but it is okay. These cookies are super chewy and super delicious. I think that you will enjoy them. I hope you give this recipe a try. Thank you so much for watching today. Here's a little shot of the cookies that I decorated with my niece and my sister. We had a blast doing this, okay? But yes, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to y'all in my next one. Bye!
Hey, Michaela. What are you eating?
Not till 11, 12.
Cookie.
About one. Cookie, how is it?
1.
Good.
Perfect.
Don't
Good.
make me know never
Your mouth
mind.
is blue already from the frosting.
I told somebody I grabbed
Bye.
I don't think mine has any